Yes, Sirski. It's your boy Twan the Don, and I'm back with another Jagweezy Bitty Easy for the ladies and the geezies. Okay, now look. This video is gonna be on the 3 stars I give. Okay, now I'm gonna explain what that is after we start with that tea time for me time, pretty please time, in the moment of silence for the people who are doing down bad today. And that ain't nothing but some grape soda. What you want, a bucket of chicken and some grape soda? Name that movie. Somebody in the comments name that movie. Let me know. Now look. After every single Jaguar game, preseason, off-season, regular season game, I am going to give 3 stars, okay? It's going to be, we're going to go black star, teal star, and gold star, okay? Black star being like the bronze, teal being like the silver, gold being like the gold, okay? And this is going to be on my top 3 performance players for that game, that week, okay? Now, I told you what we talking about. I told you what it is. So without further ado, oh yeah, I'm going to give it to you. Now, look. This is what we got. The black star. I'm going to just run them down and I'm going to run you why. All right? Black star, okay? We got Willie Johnson, number 81, wide receiver / punt and kick returner that we got, undrafted free agent from Marshall. Now, Peep Game, okay? He gets the black star for this reason, right? Willie Johnson had 2 receptions, okay? 3 targets for 41 yards, 20.5 yards a catch, 24 yards being his longest, okay? And he had an 85, 87-ish yard punt return for a touchdown that was called back because of holding a flag. But what I saw in that run, that punt return, was patience and IQ to choose the right hole to go through, and then just go. He waited, boom, boom, and was gone, okay? Now look, it was called back like I told you, right? But Peep Game, okay? I told y'all in the earlier video when I did the undrafted free agents, look for him to be doing some punt returning and some kick returning because we want to keep Jamal Agnew as fresh as possible, okay? Now, Peep Game. Willie Johnson would have had 3 catches out of 4, except there was a play where he was going to beat the dude, even though he wouldn't have been able to get to the ball, I don't think. Or no. Let me take that back. He beat this dude. It was a drag route, and the dude held him or something, and he would have caught that. That would have been an easy one, okay? Now, Peep Game, okay? Players like Willie Johnson, they're what you call igniters. You know, they're nothing but fuel. That's all they are. Something to ignite some stuff. Because when he ran that back, the whole team was fired up. They just were. Now, Peep Game, right? Willie Johnson can be guaranteed that he's going to get a lot of looks next game, okay? He only had 3 targets. He's going to have like 6 next game. Now, Peep Game. The teal star, which would be like the silver star. The teal star, I'm giving that to Arden Key, okay? Arden Key. Now, Arden Key had 2 sacks, right? He had all 2s. 2. Peep Game, right? He had 2 tackles, 2 solo. It was 2 tackles. They were both solo tackles. 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 QB hits. Okay. Now, the reason I gave Arden Key the teal star is because he got that sauce. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna leave a good stain on this defense. When you see him slapping pads and high five and talk, yeah, you want players like that. They're gonna make you. And they're going to make you get there. You know, they're going to make you live up and play to your expectation. Now, Arden Key, I'm going to go past you because you a beast. He's different. He's different, okay? Now, and also his sacks came from the inside. He was playing inside at that point in time. That's great for us because we don't need him on the out. That means he could play from the inside, outside. What's up? Now, look. The gold star, okay? Let me sip this yarn meaner. The gold star. That is going to two players, okay? Both of them are running backs, okay? I don't want to say this name wrong. Mekhi Sargent, right? Mekhi Sargent, right? He had 5 Sargent, sorry. Mekhi Sargent, right? Second-year running back out of Iowa, okay? He had 5 carries for 22 yards, right? 4.4 yards a carry, okay? Then he had 5 catches. Out of the 5 targets, he caught all 5 catches for 37 yards. His longest was 11. 7.4 yards a catch, and his longest was a 12-yard grab, okay? Now, I will explain to you in a second why I gave him and this other guy the gold star. The other guy, Nathan Cottrell, my bad, right? Cottrell is one of them ones, okay? Number 31 running back, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, Nathan Cottrell is the number 31 running back. All right. I don't know if I said that was Mekhi Sargent's number, but it's not. It's Cottrell's. But Peep Game. Nathan Cottrell, right? He had 3 carries for 13 yards, 4.3 yards a carry. His longest was 7 yards. Okay. Now, he had 4 out of the 5 targets. He caught 4 of his 5 targets for 35 yards, 8.8 yards a catch. His longest was 27. And he had our only touchdown. Okay, he had our only touchdown. So look, he also was the one that got the 2-point conversion. Now look, Cottrell looks super fast, okay? And he knows how to wiggle. Same with Mekhi, okay? They know how to wiggle, okay? They got that low run real low to the earth, but they're quick with a burst, okay? And the reason that they got the gold is because they were everywhere, okay? Together they had 8 carries, and they had 10 targets total, okay? They had 10 targets total. It's crazy. But look, my boy Nathan Cottrell, he looked legit. Did he or did he not? Especially on those screen plays and stuff. Those 2 running backs, they caught the ball. They were getting it, okay? Now, Peep Game, right? Willie Johnson got the black star over Luke Farrell because they called back that punt, and it was for a hold in which people didn't even have to hold. Like, some people were just doing it to do it because they weren't even near or going to get to Johnson before he took off. They wouldn't have made it. Now, Peep Game. You know I'm going to give you some honorees, mencheesies, okay? Some honorary mentions, right? And y'all better keep watching because I'm going to tell y'all some real stuff right here, right? Peep Game, right? Honorary mentions, right? The first one is going to be Elliott Fry, okay? We were 1 for 2 with field goals, but Santoso missed one, but Elliott Fry made his. It was a 46-yard field goal, and he's only been practicing for what, 4 days or something? 4 or 5 days, you know? Now, Peep Game. The second one is going to go to Luke Farrell, okay? Tight end. He caught 3 out of the 4 balls thrown to him for 43 yards, 14.3 yards a catch, and his longest was a 27-yard grab in which he was dumb open. He was open, okay? Like Moses split the Red Sea open. Now, look. The third one is going to go to Grant Morgan, all right? The undrafted free agent, the Razorback, Arkansas, number 55, okay? He had 3 tackles, 1 solo, 2 assisted tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 1 QB hit, okay? Listen, he was everywhere. It seemed like he was everywhere, but just didn't get to the ball like before they got popped or, you know, he was everywhere. Same with Chad Muma. He looked like Chad Muma, but smaller, like shorter, okay? Now, Peep Game. I told y'all watch out for Grant Morgan, okay? He's going to be a great off the bench when you need a breather, maybe even make it to starter, and like he'll be a good piece for us either to trade him away or keep him. Trust me. Now, look. And if you look at the draft, we got pieces we could trade to other teams that if they need be, or keep that piece that we just acquired and trade an old piece if need be, or keep them. if need be. We got pieces we can utilize. I'm telling you. Now, peep game. I'm going to call these the Monstar victims, right? The ones like, where was your game at? You know, was it stolen? Like, it's only one of them that I'm going to give it to, right? Snoop Connor, okay? He had 4 carries for 10 yards, 2.5 yards a carry, okay? And then I'm going to give the other one to the quarterbacks, right? Because, look, I started to give it to Kevin Austin Jr., and I was like, I could have sworn that. And then I went back and rewatched the game, okay? Only the offensive drives, but all of them. I watched them all. And there were 8 times, you know I got my notepad, my pen and peasy. There were 8 times he was wide open, okay, for a catch. Like, wide open, and the QB didn't even look his way. I seen him throw him the ball one time, and it was like, oh, what do I do? And he was super cup, like, he wasn't even open. He wasn't. The ball was... I know he would have caught it because the dude was right there behind him, but the ball was thrown to the ground. He ain't have no chance at catching it, okay? But this is my thing. He had 1 target, okay? 1. That's it. He caught 0 balls, had 1 target, 0 yards, 0 everything else, okay? And I seen him avid with the pass, with the run blocking too. He don't mind blocking. That's something that we need, okay? My thing is, he is a receiver who, when you watch him, if you watch the game again, guys, you will see, like, he's, like, so, like, peaceful with, like, nah. It's like when he first goes off, he's like, all right, then whop, 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 and he's gone on them dudes. It's crazy. He's open, and I'm like, what is going on? It might just be me, like, I'm like, what is going on? But look for him to get more targets, you know, because he was open a lot. I mean, a lot. Now, this is my thing, what I really noticed about, if you guys want to know something, like what I noticed, right? Do not get discouraged about our offense or our defense. Even though in my previous video, I said our defense, both rush and pass, looked suspect at times. Mind you, there is no, all the starters weren't on the field, okay? But this is the thing. We looked great at times. Like, wow. And this isn't even the starters, all the starters, right? Now, the offense is what I really want to talk about. Our offense will be so fun and so much more explosive than people think, because Luke Farrell was getting dumb open, getting good plays. The running backs were doing whatever they wanted, I felt like. That's why we should have kept running it. One's averaging 4 point something, the other one 4 point something. Keep running it. And then, these aren't the starters. Remember that. They're not the starters. So, those open players, when they get open, the wide receivers, Trevor's going to find them. The running back, he's going to break a little longer. He's going to get more yards. That's just what Travis is going to do. That's what James Robinson is going to do. Okay? Now, the blocking looked fairly decent. For real. And these were backups. They look fairly decent. You know, sometimes the quarterback made it not look good because they just instantly just broke out and just like, what are you doing? But our offense, look for our offense to be fairly good. I'm not saying great, but look for us to be pretty good. You know what I'm talking about? Now look, shouts out to Trayvon for getting that sack, you know what I'm talking about? At like 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. I was super impressed. And in the first play, like I said, he bull rush power right through the dude. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But he got the penalty, but it really shouldn't have been no penalty if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. Now look, you know me. I'm not going to ask you to like the video. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe to the channel. But what I will ask you to do, I will ask you to comment. Let me know your favorite player from the game, who you thought did the best in that game. Let me know who you think is going to be a standout player, a good addition from our team, you know, for our team that you saw in the preseason game, the Hall of Fame game. Let me know if you rock with me, if you rock with the Jaguars. Do you rock with how I do these videos? Let me know. And you know me, I leave y'all the same way with the 3. Oh, yay, oh, yay, oh, yay.